Functional analysis of behavior is a systematic approach used in psychology to understand the underlying causes or functions of a person's behavior. It involves identifying the antecedents, triggers, behaviors, actions, and consequences, reinforcers or outcomes, associated with a particular behavior. The goal of functional analysis is to determine why a behavior occurs in a specific context and what maintains or reinforces it. Components of functional analysis. Antecedents. 1. Antecedents are events, stimuli, or conditions that precede and trigger a specific behavior. 1. They set the occasion for the behavior to occur. 2. Antecedents can include environmental factors, for example, presence of certain people, objects, or situations, internal states, for example, emotions, thoughts, or preceding actions. Behavior. 1. Behavior refers to the observable actions or responses exhibited by an individual in a given situation. 1. It encompasses what the person says or does. 2. Behavior can be classified into various categories, such as verbal behavior, for example, speaking, writing, motor behavior, for example, walking, gesturing, or social behavior, for example, interacting with others. Consequences. 1. Consequences are events or outcomes that follow a behavior and influence the likelihood of its future occurrence. 1. They can be either reinforcing or punishing. 2. Reinforcers increase the likelihood of a behavior recurring, whereas punishers decrease its likelihood. Process of functional analysis. Identify the target behavior. 1. Define the specific behavior of interest that you want to analyze. 1. This should be observable, measurable, and clearly defined. Gather information. 1. Collect data through direct observation, interviews, questionnaires, or behavioral assessments to identify patterns and factors associated with the target behavior. 2. Gather information about antecedents, behaviors, and consequences across different situations and contexts. Analyze antecedents and consequences. 1. Examine the environmental, social, and internal factors that precede and follow the target behavior. 2. Identify potential triggers or cues that prompt the behavior to occur and the consequences that maintain or reinforce it. Hypothesize functions. 1. Generate hypotheses or theories about the functions or purposes served by the behavior. 1. Common functions include seeking attention, escaping aversive situations, obtaining desired items or activities, or self-stimulation. Test hypotheses. 1. Conduct experiments or manipulations to test the validity of hypotheses about the functions of the behavior. 2. Manipulate antecedents or consequences to observe changes in the frequency or intensity of the behavior. Develop intervention strategies. 1. Based on the results of the functional analysis, develop intervention strategies to address the underlying causes or functions of the behavior. 2. Design interventions that modify antecedents, consequences, or environmental conditions to promote adaptive behavior and reduce problem behavior. Functional analysis of behavior is widely used in applied behavior analysis, ABA, clinical psychology, education, and other fields to develop effective interventions for individuals with behavioral challenges, such as autism spectrum disorder, attention deficit/hyperactivity disorder, ADHD, or conduct disorder. By understanding the function of behavior, practitioners can tailor interventions to address the specific needs of individuals and promote positive behavior change.